the anniversary is reaffirming our commitment to our alma mater. And the anniversary starts with an education symposium. I'm here as the moderator of that education symposium. And the title of the education symposium is Changing the Landscape of Education in Nigeria. And the chief presenter for the education symposium we have today is Professor I.A.O. Bakari, Professor of Economics, Department of Economics, will be here to talk about the topic changing the landscape of education in Nigeria. Then we have our students from different secondary schools who are here to listen to that lecture. At the end of the day, there will be a question and answer session. I'll be the moderator to set the standing rule of engagement in the question and answer session. And I believe that the essence or significance of the program to make our own contribution as a way of giving back to society. At the end of the day, we believe that we can make appropriate recommendations to the government on how they can improve the education system. Thank you.
My name is Ezekiel Folao. I'm the president of the group, and this is an occasion for us to celebrate the 20th anniversary. And we are not doing it alone. We are carrying the school along, and also the students from different secondary school. Some of them are already here, and what we are trying to do is to catch them young. We want them to know that there is also a life after school. And the topic for today, which says the foundation of our commitment to our alma mater. And our alma mater is Lagos State University. So we want to give back to school. We also want to give back to society. We have been able to gather ourselves in 2016 to begin to do wonderful things. To help some of our mates who privately are challenged in one way, less challenged, those that were affected, especially during the COVID-19, we were able to assist a few of them. And we want to move a step ahead by reaching out to school where we graduated from 20 years ago. And we are expecting majority of some of our lecturers to be around today. Some of them, we are going to give them an award for excellent performance for the past 20, 25 years because they've done so many wonderful things in our life. And that's why we're also calling junior one, secondary school students to come and be part of what we are doing today. We are expecting that this program is a wonderful one, going to be a memorable one that we remember. And we'll be having dinner night after the evening. And this is the period for us to wine and dine. We'll dance and enjoy ourselves. So you are all welcome to be part of this program. Thank you. Thank you.
Adebayo is my name. Well, we thank God. We thank God. We thank God. It's 20 years. It's just like yesterday. Just like yesterday. 20 years that we graduated. activation. By beginning to count what we have been through, the Lord, but not want to express our gratitude Almighty. Then, so today, our mentor, then to give back to our alma mater, right? That is the reason why we are there. So much of God has done. God has done so good for us, and that is the reason why we are counting our blessings. After having like about 5 billion, no, 3 billion, 3 billion, 3 billion. So, feel that one more thing as well is what we do. Our 20th anniversary is not a joke. That is the reason why we are there. So, appreciate God Almighty. We will celebrate ourselves, then celebrate our lecturers. Majority of them are still in that department. And till now, from distance and graduating assistants and just ordinary visitors and about to be a doctor, majority of them are professors today. And that is the reason why we celebrate them. My name is Ogedengbe Kola Joshua. In fact, the Bible says that a lot of things. And is worthy to appreciate the Lord, because many people have gone, many people have died, because it was not even easy. Even the time that we were even in school, some people they could not able to even finish. It's not that we are using it to just mock them, but we are using it privilege to appreciate the Lord, because it's a journey. It's a journey that God is always be with us. Because even throughout our days in school, he took the grace of God for us to graduate from the school. Anybody that look at what happened in the school when we were in school, they will even have cause to bless the name of the Lord. Even the time that I will appreciate the organizers. The organizers are doing very great job. They are doing a very, very great job. This thing is not even easy to gather people that have left, that we have departed for a couple of years of 20 years, and to gather them together like this is a something that will give them kudos. I give kudos unto them because they do a very great job, and I appreciate the Lord for all the Echoes members, alumni of Echo. I bless the Lord that God is still keeping us, that we are alive today, that we are blessing the Lord, that God is keeping us, and we appreciate our lecturers because of the great job they have done, what they have imparted into our life. They have imparted the great things into our life. Many of us are doing very, very great. It's something that we need to bless the name of the Lord. It's something that we need to come together and bless the Lord, that God are keeping us to be alive till today. The Lord are blessing us. For us to even come together like this, it's something that worthy to be blessed in the name of the Lord. So I use this medium to bless the name of the Lord. So I'm happy today to see my people again. God bless you.
Mrs. Oyediro and Mrs. Oyediro Ishola Aduke. In fact, I'm extremely happy. Extremely happy. In fact, I can't wait for today to come. It's like it has been like an anxiety. I want to meet my people that I've seen for 20 years ago. So it has been like I don't even want to sleep. I want to come, I want to come, I want to come. So I'm using this medium to say thank you to the Lord for keeping us, Those that time we all were single, but now we have our families, husband and children. We have in fact so many good things. And in fact, if I start mentioning, I can't finish mentioning because it's worth it. It's really worth it. So I use this medium to say all glory to God Almighty. You're welcome.
Ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Hello, you can see my beautiful brother.
This our guest. We thank you, Daddy, for making it a day for them and to be here. And as many that we are still expecting our members, our speakers, and other guests that are still on the way. Father, visit their feet and make them to be here on time in the mighty name of Jesus. At the end of everything, let glory be unto you and honor unto your holy name and shame unto the devil. Thank you, Father Lord, for praying in Jesus' mighty name. Okay, this time around, we want to start. We start something with you are a student. You are a student. So, by and large, we start from introduction. Before I moderator, Mr. Majekodumi is a senior staff. As a matter of fact, Mr. Majekodumi, let them see you, please. Good morning, everyone. A laughing. A round of applause for him. General Secretary, Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University, SANU, last chapter. A round of applause for him. Thank you very much. Without much ado, I want to give
Greatest of the greatest. The greatest last one. So before we invite our coordinator, let me say this to us. Every student here, you will introduce your name and the school you are from. So take it one after the other, then we'll continue. So I have a call on Mr. Majekodu to come and call the school. Let's clap for him as he step forward. DJ, please, before we start off, please, the last one. Please.
Good morning. As you must have been told, my name is Mr. Majekodume Wahid Oladipo. I'm a principal assistant registrar, Lagos State University, and also the general secretary of the Senior Staff Association chapter. I'm also the national executive member of Senior Staff Association of the University nationwide. And the reason why we are here today is to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the students of the Department of Economics in Lagos State University. We call them ECO 98. The appellation ECO 98 means that they were admitted into LASU in 1998 and they graduated in 2003. So this is 2000 left the campus, the university campus, to go their different career paths. So this event is a commemoration of the 20th anniversary of this association of women and women. And the reason why you students are here today is to be our participants at the education symposium, which is being organized as part of the program. The topic for discussion today in the education symposium we're having is changing the landscape of education in Nigeria. And for honoring our invitation to be part of this education symposium. You are welcome. And to the teachers. Then, before we start, And to the economist set of titles, yeah, that is our yeah, now the, the point I want to mention here is that the relevance of education, the development of nations. And although I promise, I graduated from the lecturer is the professor who answer your question. The question may be on the topic or the question may be on the general aspects of education which you think you need more knowledge about. So arising from that, I will start from the first school that came here, the Apostolic Church High School. So kindly take the mic and introduce yourself, your name and the name of your school. Simple. Pass it to the next person. Their name. You know it's Apostolic. Okay. That's your name. Your name. Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joaquin Zahara.
You don't need to mention your name. You already know that yourself with your uniforms. Just your name. Your name pass to the next person to save us time. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Acho Isaac Iliojo.
Second Badora. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bope Chimedinovic.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Akiyose Joshua.
Good morning,
I'm in the university system. I'm a theory person. For those of us who are working in one organization or the other, you are those in the field and you can learn relevance to our discussion. So on that note, I will I will ask someone, what are the three sectors in the education sector we have? What are the three major sectors? What are the three sectors in education? What are the three major sectors? We are not doing competition who any volunteer, three sectors we have. Three. Okay. Someone from Victory High School. Hello. Station. Any ask you to bring your wife results or NAPO results, or even if it is CSS results to gain admission. The education sector and how government can mitigate such challenge for education development of Nigeria. By my own background, I work in education sector as a non-academic staff. So all what we are saying, we know that education practically in this discussion, we need to bring it down to secondary sector of the education system in Nigeria. And why doing that? Why doing that? Let's interact among ourselves. Someone from the Apostolic Church, somebody from Apostolic Church High School has already told us that their sector in education sector in Nigeria. And those sectors are primary, secondary, and tertiary. Now, our guest from uh, uh, our guest from the full meaning of UNESCO? UNESCO. UNESCO is an organization under United Nations. UNESCO. UNESCO. Don't go with your phone. Madam. Don't go with the phone. UNESCO. Leave your phone. UNESCO. So we can't attempt it. Who is the necessary here among us? Someone necessary. Let those of us necessary stand up. Necessary among us. UNESCO. We are not putting to conversation. UNESCO is going to know UNESCO. 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 Hello, drop that phone. UNICEF. What of UNICEF? UNICEF. UNESCO. Oh yeah, take. The full meaning of UNESCO. Someone want to tell us. Someone from City College, High School, Keja. UNESCO.
United National Educational and Scientific Organization. United National Educational and Scientific Organization.
A round of applause for you. Actually, UNESCO is a United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization. And that organization is a body of United Nations in charge of education in all countries of the world. And one of their benchmark for government funding for education, please be noting this. Our students, I'm giving you vital information. I've told you the meaning of UNESCO. Now, one of their benchmark for government funding of education is that any nation should devote 26% of its national budget to education. One of the benchmarks they have is that any country should devote 26% of its national budget to education. We call it in the college, Yaba. Now, the issue of government funding of our school, affects students, affects the teacher. But when it comes to teaching and learning environment, it's an interaction between the teacher and the students. I work in the university, and there is a day I took my phone. I now go my rank. Principal assistant registrar in that one. I check my salary. I converted it to dollar. I do that. Now I went to someone in I went to now to I have access to one university database. That university is in Australia also. So someone on equal designation as I check the salary when he plays the asphalt. And I discovered that the salary in dollar equivalent is almost 65 times more than what I'm earning in terms of remuneration. These are the fallout of what? Lack of government funding for the education sector. And if you work in the education vineyard, one motivating factor is your pay that will prepare you to work. It's your pay that will prepare you to dedicate yourself to your job. It's your pay that will not make you to collect bribe from the students to swap position. It's your pay that will not make the lecturer to harass the students sexually. And if you look at it as my yoga said, corruption. And when we say corruption in the education system, we need to quantify endemic corruption. Endemic, what is inherent in this? Part of the problem, the root cause of it, go, is what? Lack of government attention on education. They see that government have neglected all the sectors. How many public schools do we have? I'm a product of public primary school, public secondary school, public polytechnic, public university. For all my children, I cannot send anyone to public school because the standard of education, the quality of education, the education outcome has fallen dramatically. And this issue need to be addressed by government. Need to be addressed by government. Now, I want us to listen very well. I want us to listen very well. Now, maybe I'm talking from the point of a junior person, but I want you to listen. Their way when they are attacked on someone, don't just sort it. Process. Maybe you want to send someone away from his home. First, go to his house and remove the roof. So you understand? Start from removing the roof. After, go to the door, the window. So you understand? To get to a stage, we don't even need to tell the person to leave the house. We will leave the house because he has been emasculated. So if you look at the process of education in Nigeria, observe that government started to neglect primary school. People are taking their children to private primary school. Government still retains some secondary school. They are replacing them. Primary school, they are abandoning them. To the extent that the quality of education in public primary school falls so low that even A commoner, a commoner is not willing to sell his child in primary school. And in the early 2000s, that's when you have proliferation of secondary school. That shift to secondary school education for destruction. How many public secondary schools do we have now? How many? And you look at research, go to WISE database, go to NECO database, have a research, have a PhD candidate. I do research every now and then. Go to database of JAM, go to the WISE database, go to NECO database. Look at compare the pass rate of pupil in private secondary school to pupils from public secondary school. We see the kind of problem we are in. We see the kind of problem we are in. Everything comes down to what? Funding of the education. Let's by the government. If someone a neglected child, who is a neglected child? A neglected child is someone whose father does not give anybody, does not care for you, does not provide shelter, does not provide clothing, does not provide anything. So, primary in Nigeria, and by extension, tertiary education sector in Nigeria, that My president, okay. I don't. We have been talking not to be part of us. Just one. So we have been talking about uh, challenges of uh, secondary education in Nigeria. I've got lack of funding by government and other things. Now, students, let us listen, please. the greatest. I will be great. I will be great. Greatest. That's my goal. Ever reasonable. That's my goal. Greatest. Greatest. Thank you, everyone. Have your seat. Thank you, sir. You are welcome, sir. Sir, Professor Ogunlano FO, you are welcome to our midst. It's an honor to have you. And on behalf of the ECHO set of lights, the president and the ESCO welcome you. And as you are going back to bring the journey back to your destination, it's an honor to be here with us. Thank you so much. And before we go ahead with the education symposium, meanwhile, students, the lecturer for today's event, seen on his way, his name is Professor I.A.O. Bakare. We'll be talking about changing the landscape of education in Nigeria. All what we are having before is an interaction between us before it comes around. And as Professor Ogunlano is here now, I will call on the president of this association to say one or two things about him. I want to say, but let me say it first. It's our house. So, my friend.
Good morning, students. Good morning, our uncles and daddies. Good morning, everyone. It's an honor for me to talk about Professor Ogunlano here. And one thing I want to say about him, everybody here we are testing, is that we have somebody lecture for 2 hours without looking at a book. He will not look at your book. The one that makes him notice, he will be dictating. And all of a sudden, he will go to the board and he has to wait in that talk. And the moment you mention that this is where you stop, he will go back like a sentence behind and continue dictating. And he can dictate for 2 hours without stopping. We call him Sokatoa, if you don't know. Because he will teach you economics, but you think you are in other man's class. And you run and give an example after 30 minutes. In fact, I want to say, he gave us one economic equation. One, we spend almost 1.5 hours. My oga will go. I still remember that day. He will remove bitter cola from his pocket. Sorry, bro. He will chew that bitter cola and he will go back. At the end of the day, you spend almost 1.5 hours on a single equation, and Baba will not forget anything. Something that has dropped off the board, he will go back again. And it's just a wonderful person. A round of applause for him once again. Prof, we appreciate you. Most of us still remember how you took us through. And by the time we went for master, MBA, and the rest, it was just like, what are they doing? I did my MBA with you, and I don't know if I did something. And majority of all that we have met in the market, in the financial world, is different, is just there. Because we have people who will take you from the beginning to the end. There's no question you will have this man, because let me also say to him, some of us, we actually plan for him. If I'm coming to his class, we go and read all those other maths textbook. We go and read all those things, we come and ask him, if that what was going on. Thank you, bro. We appreciate you and we appreciate you for coming. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Presi, for as I said before, I'm a student in that department now. I'm a student in the department of department now. I'm a lecturer, a doctoral student. Prophet Ogunalo is one of those people that motivates us to stay on the program because of his words, humility, and human face approach. I can say it without fear of contradiction. One of the humblest person I've ever met. I must say it. And at times it got to a time I had this situation. So I was at home for 3 months. He is the one that kept encouraging. Don't worry, don't write exam, don't worry, don't worry. These are what education is all about. Teaching is not only about imparting knowledge, making impact in someone's life. And when you're talking about someone that make impact in your life, Professor Ogunano is one of them. We sit down and no, Professor, Professor, you be looking. So such is life. And it takes a good teacher to appreciate that. Because sometimes I watch the plenary session and say, the House of Assembly wants to provide disappointment or someone. So, see, the president said, this man is my teacher, he passed a lot of accolades on him. At the end of the day, he said, Mr. Man, go on. The man has sowed that seed for 20 years of years later. Before the fruits and grow. What's good in whatever we find, wherever we find ourselves. So I'll say it's a class example in humility. I'll come to his office. So let's appreciate him. Okay, welcome, sir. Yes, sir. We are supposed to have a education symposium before the main program, and we are in the middle before you came in. And we are waiting the arrival of Professor Bayo Bakare to talk about changing the shape of education in Nigeria. So while we are waiting for him, we are interacting with our students from the Apostolic Church High School. These are students from Queen's College, Yaba, and on that side, there are students from Faith School, Ikeja. So we are having an engaging session with them. So back to where we are. Our president has spoken. Who can tell me one thing that came from what the president said? Someone from Faith High School, from the discussion the president said about the secondary education. Can someone tell me one issue mentioned?
For a student to be able to learn the best, the student should like learn in a consistent.
Anyone from Queen's College? Queen's College, Yaba, from what my president just said, can you give us one or two points there?
He said security, the school environment, the children, the students should have this mentality that school, that if they go to school, they will not be kidnapped, they will not be harmed in any way, that the school is a safe place for them to learn.
Anyone from the Apostolic Church High School? Oh yeah. Don't be silent.
It talks about job opportunities. That students should be given job opportunities so that when they're done with schooling, they will have something to do and not sitting at home doing nothing.
Thank you. A round of applause for everyone who from his school. Now, our president spoke about the challenges of secondary education in Nigeria. And the one that caught my attention is the issue of security. Security, especially in the northern part of the country, is a very big challenge. And one of the people, now, with permission to my Oga Professor, before I say any theory, or before I quote any theory, I have to take permission from Oga. Otherwise, now the United IMF and World Bank They said, how do we measure people's poverty? We want to measure people's poverty, how poor people are. They now adopted a multidimensional measure of poverty. And that concept in research is called MPI, Multidimensional Poverty Index. And one of three components, major components, make up multidimensional poverty index. Three. One is income poverty. Two, access to education, lack of access to education. And three, lack of access to infrastructure. Sir, I don't know if I'm lack of access to education is one of the reasons why most African countries are classified as poor countries. The number of out-of-school children in sub-Saharan Africa, go to World Bank database, be surprised. And as I said, most of them are in the northern part of the country where we have a lot of security challenges, kidnapping. I'm a member of National Executive Council of SANU. There was a day we are going to Taraba for a NEC meeting. As we are arriving, they told us that the chairman of that branch, because the tradition of our union is to be doing meeting in each branch, we alternating it, going from one branch to be doing meeting. They told us that the chairman of that branch, Federal University of it's a Taraba State, yeah? They told us that the chairman of that branch have kidnapped his children and ourselves. About 4 children and 2 ourselves on getting to Taraba. So we met him in the state of disarray. Meeting almost become stalemate, but thank God. But we should be thankful here that we have a relatively good security situation. But in other part of the country, you have a lot of security problem that is affecting people's access to education. Out of 6 children in sub-Saharan Africa, because there is more than any region in the world. And these are the issues we are talking about. And to us here, all of us here, let's see, put ourselves in the position of public policy advocates. Let's advocate for government policy in education, good policy in education. What about Kamas theory? Kamas theory, what Kamas theory is saying? I'm sorry bringing you back. What Kamas economics is the superstructure. Is the superstructure of what? Of the society. Economy is the superstructure. So we as economists, we have a lot to do by guiding government. By not sitting down and look at things unfold. We need a lot of things to do by policy, recommendation. These are what we can do to boost the education system in Nigeria. Then let us get back to issue of how many of us are in SS3 here? How many of us? Let's raise up our hands. How many? Okay, I'll pick one person from each school. I'll pick one person from each school. Right? Okay. I have to ask you. Don't be shy, it's not a competition. I want to ask you, what course do you intend to study and how do you intend to do it?
Okay, I want to study mass communication.
Mass communication. Okay. Okay. So what are those things you would do?
Okay, under mass communication, I want to be doing advertising. Advertising. Yeah?
What are those things? Example.
Okay, for next time I'll be writing down and then WAEC, NECO, and then I'll graduate. Okay. Then I'll apply for university, get admission, and then I'll start.
Now, thank you for your response. Now, as a student, I think that we have not received that. Why? We have not received that. What are the things that challenges you are facing because of writing that exam that you think that you already have? Challenge.
You don't become.
You have access to teaching aid or learning aid.
Yes.
Learning aid, what learning aid do you have access to? Learning aid, you know what I mean by learning aid? Laptop, but
Yes.
there's one thing they call learning or something like that.
Yes.
You have access to those things.
Yes.
You have access.
Yeah.
What software do you use to practice for the JAMB? I learned that my daughter has a software application. My school, that one says first question. Do you have access to that?
Yes, I use my school.
You have access to that. Now, thank you. What informed your choice of passport? Why?
Okay. For me, I think I talk a lot. Yes, I think I talk a lot. I talk a lot.
Okay,
Like,
talk to us.
yeah. So I think doing advertising was like right choice to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Then from someone from a round of applause for her. A round of applause for her. There's someone from which college? Which college? I want to throw some question to you. I think you answer for them. You. Let someone take the mic. Who among us is necessary? All of you. 3 of you. Take the mic. What course do you want to study? And what the motivation behind that course?
I want to study architecture.
Agriculture.
Architecture.
Okay, architecture, okay. What's the motive behind it?
I like drawing. I always loved basic development. So construction. And my uncle was an architect. So it inspired me to.
What school do you choose? What university?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. You're not choosing last week. You are missing, no. Last week is a great school now. Now, I'll go to someone I'll go for someone here. Pretty College, Pretty High School, Abi Ikeja. Who want to answer question from me? Who wants to answer question? SS3 students. But you tell us what course?
Medicine.
You have spoken on. Okay, you spoke on that. What course? Medicine. Okay. What's the motivation?
I have interest in taking care of, especially like the aspect of helping women to give birth.
Thank you. A round of applause for. Now, we are almost there where we are going. We are almost there. Those of us in necessary, I want you to listen, please. I want you to listen. This is a very important information. I told you earlier, I'm a principal assistant registrar. And essentially, admission issue, registration of students issue comes under us. The requirement to gain entrance, the O-level requirement for JAM for your course, the JAM requirement for your course. I know everything offhand. I know them offhand. So one of the basic things you need to do before you say you are writing your course of, you are writing exam, you are writing your IEC and JAM for your course of study is to look at whether you have entry requirements. Entry requirement matters. I think last year someone got a student after doing the post-UME screening and getting the score. He got 87 over 100. And he was supposed to read medicine and surgery. The cutoff mark for medicine and surgery is 82. The boy was not admitted. And I said, why do you want someone that got 87 over 100 to get? To be able to study medicine and surgery. And also the cutoff mark for medicine and surgery is 82. What do you want from the student? They should employ you, they should admit you. So someone advised the parent of the the prospective student to write to governor. They wrote to governor, they summoned the VC. At the end of the day, we discovered that the problem is not from anywhere. The problem is that students choose wrong combination of courses in WAEC and JAMB. So you want to do architecture. Are you doing technical drawing? You are doing technical drawing. What other courses are you doing? You do technical drawing in your JAMB. You do it in your JAMB. You do technical drawing in either JAMB or WAEC. Architecture is about technical drawing. Then two, in your own level, WAEC, if there is computer something there, are you doing computer? You are not doing it. Well, it can be excusable, but it's very, very important. It's not one of the core courses, but you can take it. But if you don't take it, it doesn't matter. But technical is very, very important. Physics. I think those are the two. For your JAMB combination, what combination do you have in your JAMB? What combination are you trying to have? English. What's it on now? What's it on? Technical drawing, maths, physics, English. I'm good to go. So you understand? So those are the issues with your career choice. And some mass communication. What are the subject combinations you want to have? Maths, English, economics. Which school do you choose? ABU. Okay. Because from what I learned, you are supposed to do more of arts subjects. Mass comm is essentially arts. So you are used economics, social science. So either CRS or government or something of arts or literature. So you get it. It's very, very good. Then there are some universities in Nigeria, including LASU. Not to do anything mass communication. You must have credit pass in one Nigerian language. Yoruba or Hausa and other things. Because they say you want to do vaccine or whatever, you must have language. So always so close. And medicine and surgery. Your organized subject combination for JAMB. Let us know. Biology, physics, so those are the requirements. And when we talk about medicine and surgery, talk about mass comm, talk about architecture, all those courses, they are relevant. There is no course. There is no course that is not relevant in Nigeria. You know where a medical doctor works? You know where a medical doctor works? Okay. Now, while we are waiting for our lecturers, hello, greatest Echo 98 greatest Echo 98 great. We are here with you. I want us to participate in it together. Don't let us leave us with the students. Now, math, we are talking about decay in education system in Nigeria. And our students listen, those of us going to universities, to listen to what they have to say. They will say something that will add one or two things to it so that you get it. Before you get to university, you have some information on the challenges being faced by those universities, as well as the students and staff. So, sir, we are looking at our education system in Nigeria now. University education. It's almost gone. It's almost gone, almost. Now, government is playing the devil's advocate role. You understand? Government is playing the role of a devil advocate. Sir, what do you think that government can establish in our universities? What do you think government can do? We have a lot of time. Can you tell us what you think? What can we do? Yes. Our problem there. What can we do?
First of all, my name is Arem Sahid Olale. What government can do? The head area borders, United Nations, that is UNESCO, the governments of each country of the world should allocate about 26% out of their national budget to education. But Nigeria we consider this our present 2024 proposed budget. The budget for education is less than 20%, and the benchmark is supposed to be 20%. How are we going to achieve this? They are not going to achieve that. I will take it back a little. Let us take, for example, when around 80s, 70s, you will be proud to be a student of them. Public primary school, whereby we ask for government, governor, then the deep education, which I benefited from it. The secondary school, those days too, I attended my second Baligo, then it was a public school, but now it's a missionary school. But all those schools then, government provides the level of the child, level of them. It is what to have the primary school and secondary school. I'm not condemning the young ones in secondary school or you have any other thing. No, even you last say I'm going to the advance.
Because I've told you before in this sentence, for you to take the time to write down exam and get admission to read economics, it's not a shy thing. Is it the econometrics you want to talk about? Or the mathematical economics question? So you have to be very, very brilliant. You have to be very, very brilliant, and you have to be able to endure academic rigors to be able to graduate. It's not easy. These studies and moments you are seeing, they have paid their dues. So it's not less for you to roll up your sleeves and face your education.
Hello everyone. I am a social media freak and going through social media these days now. what is flying around is, if you want to agree with me, is go to TikTok, go to your Facebook, go to your Instagram. You see that education is a scam. Education is a scam. Education is a scam. Please, is education truly a scam? Let us know. Because me, I don't know what. Everywhere now, education is a scam. I don't know. Let us know. They said Bill Gates was a dropout. Who else again? Bill Gates was a dropout. Facebook too was a dropout. What is the Elon Musk too said he dropped out. And yet these people are the one making the way. Tell us, education is a scam or not? Let us really know.
Thank you, sir, my secretary. Thank you, sir, for your input. Now we are still on our active section. Students from the Apostolic Church High School, students from Queen's College, students from Free College. We are still on this interactive session. Now, education is a scam. Yes or no? Who pick yes? Education is a scam. Yes. Let's come. Education is a scam. If you are support, they don't you are. Education is a scam. We are not beating you on the normal level now. Okay, if you are shy, let's do it like this. If you are shy, just shake your head. Just nod in affirmation. You cannot accept your hand, just nod in affirmation. Education is a scam. Let's see who knows now. Education is a scam. You are not. Just nod. Education is a scam. You cannot accept. Nod. No one. Education is not a scam. Come. Who is here? Let's raise up our hand. Education is not a scam. We have that. A lot of people don't even know what to be. Madam, you don't even know what education is a scam or not. Education is not a scam. Education is not a scam. You are not raising up your hand. Now, in this part of the world, we tend to measure success by monetary term. Monetary term. And that's how it is. The fact that someone is educated and does not own a house, does not have a car, doesn't mean it's not a successful person. But in Africa, we tend to place emphasis on monetary aspects. So there are things in Africa that we look. Okay, last year, my cousin has a 17-year-old son. 17-year-old son, and I don't know whether he's in university. I don't know his education status. He just happened to come around with one lesson. And when he came to my house, that was he became a president with my mother. I got coming, see what your son has got to. I say, which son? I know the son, my son come home. I know that my son has not got a car because my son is not working. He said, his son that he got a car, that he has shown his father. And he said, he come and see me, I should pray on it. They got out the Lord Shinab. That Shinab Bagaba Fishano. When my other Bagaba first and foremost, let's start. This is a student of what? With his friend, doing some application as the application. I mean, I do Yahoo. He said, no, they used to say, I call him, they call, say that because where is your shop? Are you learning trade or you are going to school? He said, no. Don't affect my question. I'm into any job. Any organizer, function, pick one. Which school are you attending? What is your source of livelihood? Mother and son cannot give you a definite answer. And I said, now, I will take precedence from my dad. I have a cousin there, a cousin that those of us who are into this social scene at that time, I have a cousin. Wàásù Adéṣí used to sing about him. Loko loko loko, ọ̀rẹ́ mi loko ń sing. Olófìjánà is my cousin from my mother's side. So when he bought the car, sport car, I was very small then, very, very small. When he bought the sport car, maybe 86, 85. So he called my dad and said, come and pray for him. My dad did not come down from the upstairs. I don't know your office. I don't know where you are. I can't pray, but that car. This is what I told them. So those people who think education is scam, by the time the chicken come up to roast for them, Yoruba used to say that to seek comfort at the age of labor. You will labor at the age of comfort for life. It's not a cause, it's natural law. So those of your friends who are telling you that education is a scam, don't listen to them. Those people who writing it now, they are not doing any work. They are telling you to look one picture. The world is coming to. And by that time, those of you, I pray that all of you, your educational aspiration will be fulfilled. And all of you get admission to read your desired course. By the time you read your course, you graduate from university, you get a gainful employment. All those things will not mean anything to you. No one is telling you education is a scam because they are into internet fraud. Education is not a scam. Okay, look at an incident. An incident happened. My daughter wanted to write JAMB exam. So I told her that come. That's why your education is not a scam. Because education you acquire, it will go with your generation, unborn generation. That education will have impact on them, on your unborn generation. You ask me why? You ask me why? Hello, students, are we here? Are we here? Hello, Queen's College. You ask me why education is not a scam. Hello. Ẹ bá ti jẹ́ kó máa ṣe kí ní à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́. Do you know why education is not a scam? Hello? Are you here? Our students, are you here with us? Are you here with us? What I'm saying is this. They tell you that education is a scam. They are only trying to deceive you. Any education you acquire now, it will spread across your generations. I'll give you an example. Hello, are you with us? I'll give you an example. Last year, my daughter said that I want to prepare my JAMB exam. Want to prepare my JAMB exam? Oh, that's okay, no problem. What are we going to do? What am I going to do as a father? He said, you want to go to one CBT center. Okay, what happened at the CBT center? He said, you will get prepare for exam. Part CBT. I said, okay, no problem. Go there. Go and inquire how much we'll be paying every month. So when he got there, the owner of the business CBT center said that first pay 20,000 for registration. will now be paying 10,000 every month for the CPD practice. And I said, there is no problem. We'll be doing it. Now, I did not even know there is a software for those who want to write down. There is a software to download and buy online and practicing jam questions there. I don't know. I don't have any idea. My daughter too. She didn't know. So when she came back, I said, look, it's about jam is about 7 months. If I'm paying 10,000 every month now for 7 months, that's 50,000 plus 20,000 registration, 90,000. That's a big money. Okay, no worry. I have to have my laptop. Are you listening? I know. Are you listening to me? I have to have my laptop. Somebody has said admission is a scam. I have to have my I can pay. Deactivated. I have got a question. That's okay. When I wanted to ask, I don't even know when I don't even know. So what I'm saying is education, pastor, rub off on your children. We are not neglecting them, we are not looking down them. Someone them. That's what we are saying about the intergenerational improvisation. Most of us what that is what we have now, we have Buccaneers governments. Buccaneers. They call the company, they come here and rich. Not government, price of the company of the subsidy, subsidy, subject we need to talk about. I was my young from states. I'm from America. But my grandfather has a info. So we are in the team. We want to decide we want to go to ultimately before constituency 02. It was in midnight. The government had come. Why? The two people that came there to that want to support myself, they are not going to follow the family. I said, no. Whatever you want to do, why are they not? The second boy, go and bring MSc. You want to work MSc in Ukraine or something, he has MSc business management. Next 3 minutes, that's the conversation on the point. The other two will come, I say, see. Within 2 hours, they disqualify them. One papa say, you have to let you have better than me. The person from nowhere, from Ukraine, just come to the airport and they just say, are you interested in that of us? And he said, yes. So, master, you, àwọn ọmọ tó ní pásítà àwọn tí ọjọ́ tó ń pè ògùn fẹ́ ọlọ́ọ̀ṣẹ́ wà ní ọ̀ṣẹ́ tí sì máa ń fẹ́ lórí wọn tó máa ń fẹ́ ìgbó fẹ́ náà fẹ́. That's the part of education. That's the part of education. You have to say, I don't get the job with it. I can't get the job with it. You get the opportunity to work. You get the opportunity to work. You'll be surprised. You might come to the house at home now. You just don't get the cover. But you know, I work with you have I'm not dying in 200 when I was in 200. Someone told me I sent it a book for you. I should just go and be proper and say I have to someone that sent for me for 2 years in this course. That I to strong so the participants, all the issues we have discussed, teachers, what do you have to say about the issue we are on? The education system in secondary school. And we teachers from my college that have been talking about the challenges of education in secondary school. We still have nothing about that. As a teacher, I agree you are one of the teachers. As a teacher, but you know, you are saying that the system, you are the one that will pass knowledge. What do you think is the issue? What can be done? What do you think?
I'm saying and incentives, okay, and salary at the end of the year. You understand? And then as teachers, if they are not paid, people who engage themselves in other things, do much effort in this process. You understand? And then I think they should come up because education, security, and health is the most important thing I think the government faces in this country. Because education, security, and health, but they don't look at all these three things. Then education, these young girls, these children that are bringing up, I've been most of my friends. I am in a place where I'm moving the katan for my children. But they said, you don't know that I told that I'm moving katan. I said, but yes, I have passion for that. I love them. If not because of the kind of love teachers have for their children, I don't think this will be going on well because they have passion for it. Most teachers in the system, they are more than they are well read, but there's a mean to be there. What I am thinking is that they it. And then, because you go to the same market with other people. With the market, that means the way other people buy things. You understand? Okay, like my level today, I'm a assistant officer. But other people, or in the level, if you go to the office like in Abuja today, I will still give them money to work on my files. But here, like here, I'm suffering. But they are there, rolling in their own big chairs. But we are here still pushing up this small chair. You understand? And as they pay them 13 months, the 12 months we are able to collect is not even enough, and they have other things they are enjoying. But we are only in the school, just taking books and taking care of the show. Please, I want you to send this message to them. Let them come and see. Let them do something. If they don't even pay us, now since our new government, until the 13th of the upper month. That's when we receive salary. Yes. By then you must have finished the one that you have collected from people and you settled. The fact is not missing. For us, Lagos State are collecting 23rd to the 4th, to the 5th, last. But now we are collecting on the 13th of every other month. Thank you.
Oh. A round of applause for Madam. Madam, we so much appreciate you. That's the story from the horse mouth. Teachers, they are very critical stakeholders in the education system. And what you have said is a very, very genuine analysis of the challenges in the secondary education system in Nigeria, especially in the public secondary school system. What he has said about welfare package, in last week there was a time we received salary on the 15th of the following month. That's how we call it on the 45, sir. On the 45, on the 45 of salary. So you understand? Then government need to work on the welfare of officers. They are the ones that work in the vineyard of the university. If a teacher work for them in the vineyard of the school is well remunerated, is well motivated. All this corruption and other things in the university will be a thing of the past. It will be a thing of the past. So, as a result of that, I appreciate you, man, for your insightful comments. And we believe that government should do more to cater the education system. And your guy said before, as one of us in the area that government not paying attention to 26% allocation to education according to UNESCO. So these are some issues. If enough allocation is made for education, salary will be beyond time. Health care, health insurance, all insurance is supposed to have health insurance. Now, what we have now, you also have to join health insurance, you are deducting the money from us. They said you should choose an health insurance organization, health management institution. I choose it. It's not my house. I don't money. Yes, they said, you are not paid. You are not paid. That's my money. So these are the issue. These are the issue. These are the issue. And the meeting we had is one of the issues that came up. Honestly, one of the issues. Then we have the issue of those of us in economics and sorry, we still go back to theory. See theory of human capital development. When you are investing in education of your people, you are also investing in health. Health and education, they are the two most important components of human capital development. A healthy mind, you can't educate a sick person. It's not possible. So that's why we need to focus on health and education. So that's the step from the teacher, our teacher from we appreciate you once again for contribution to this. Now we have our teacher from the Apostolic Church High School. The issue on ground, what can we say, man? Sorry.
One day, your
of the society into the hand of non-educated people. If you are educated and you are not bowing, trying to be part of those people that govern the country, and you leave it in the hand of a primary 6 holder, a secondary school holder, and we have PhD, we have people that have degree, people that are doctors, people that are professors, and the president is a primary school holder, a secondary school holder, then I don't know what we are expecting. So let us invest in our education, encourage educated people to participate in government. Forget the fact that they used to do, forget the fact that they are taught. If you are there, you use your knowledge to lead the country in the right way, then you will have more percentage to education if you are educated. So I think private participation, people that are educated, that are out of schools, that are working, that are prosperous, that are industrious, should come back and give to education and try to participate in the management of the country. Thank you.
Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. I think it's a very good observation from our teacher. What's his name, sir? What's his name, sir? Okay, Mr. Oluseyi from Victory High School, Ikeja. He has made us to realize that education is not a scam. That if those people who are hated, hello sir, you have made one important contribution now. Say those of us, I know there are honorables among us, those of us who are educated, if you did not participate in politics, we will have your inferior, the less educated people come to value. That's one of the points today. Some of us who are educated also make five contribution to our society. Also give back to our society. Let's participate. Let's get ourselves involved. Now the society is wrong. By involving ourselves in politics, we have a situation where